early, but you know, that's what I typically do. We got to get everything all situated. Good morning, everyone. Subscriber. Hi, Willie. Hi, Brooke. Brooke, what are you doing? Hi, Christine. Okay, I got that going on YouTube. Now we're going to go live on Instagram. There we go. Hello, Kim. Hey, Christine, I had somebody send me an email and they wanted to know where I got my spider glass earrings. So I said, I got them from Christine Graywolf on Virtual Antique Marketplace, and I sent her the link to your store. So hopefully she'll go buy some. She's like, I loved them. So I have on little ghost, what is that stuff called? Polymer clay. I've had these for a couple years. Hi, Betty. How are you? Hi, Bree. Okay, so I know, you know me. I love all the earrings. Okay, so I spilled coffee all over my shirt, so I had to change into a merch shirt. These are available in the Buy It Now right now. I love a good iced coffee, I love a good antique malt and iced coffee. So those are available, and I also have not very many of them left, but I do have some VAMP t-shirts. They're also in the Buy It Now if you would like to purchase one. Or I know, I want to talk about that. But is Bug here? Hi, Katie. Brenda, we're not going to say anything to anybody. Don't worry, your secret is safe with us. Bug had her very first live sale yesterday, and you could not tell because she's a natural. So Bug, you did so good. I'm so proud of you. And I'm so proud. There are people that are having live sales that are completely stepping out of their comfort zone. Nan is another one. She never in a million years did she ever thought she'd be, having a live sale, but they do fantastic. And so you guys all did really, 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 really good. And it was just a fun sale to be at. There is definitely something about when you attend a live sale and the person just kind of makes you feel comfortable and at home, and you guys all do that. So you're doing so good. Hey, Helen. Oh, by the way, you're watching. Helen's on Instagram. I can see that, but I'm streaming on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and VAMP. So 4 different places all at the same time. So hello, if you're watching on all those places. I want to show you something too. I got on this shirt. Oh gosh, I'm gonna knock everything over. This shirt, and I'm gonna show you something because I can put up, well, where's it at? Oh gosh, where is it? Oh no, I don't have that one in the store. Well, I got this one in the store. Oh my gosh, wait. Gosh darn it, Misty. Close that out. Nope, not that one. Move to stage. This one. Now, I have on the 2X. Hey, Kim. Hi, Kim. It's so good to see you. So, if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, and you want one of these, hello, LaDonna, and you want one of these shirts, I have the 2X up. I only got 4 of them left. Then you just type in claim. Gosh, where's it at? Where's it at? I can't see. Claim. Is there not a number in there? You're supposed to be able to type in claim something, but I am not even seeing it on there. Oh, well, it's in the Buy It Now. It's in the Buy It Now. I'm not seeing it. Hey. Yes. Oh, yay. Thank you, Kim. She's wearing them in Texas where it's nice and hot. Short sleeves. I'm working on, I'm going to just take this off stage. Remove from stage. I'm working on some, Dawn bought one. Thanks, Dawn. She didn't have, she's on VAMP, so she didn't have to type in claim. She just typed in buy. Thank you, Dawn. I'm working on some new designs for the Christmas pop-up that is coming here in Indiana. You can come and to the Vintage Hunter Collaborative pop-up. It's going to be all vintage Christmas, and Enamor Amy is going to have a booth. Mother Tucker's Antique is going to have a booth. Fatbird Finds is going to have a booth. Garden Guy Bill is going to have a booth. Barb Winking Out Antiques is going to have a booth. Michael the Cult of Vintage is going to have a booth. And they're all VAMP sellers. So we're working on a few things for Flippin' and Sippin' Friday night. So we'll make those announcements later. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to start... Well, my daughter gets married next Saturday. And as soon as the wedding's over, I'm going to start, putting things out for... Oh, yay! Find by Bob's daughter, Sharon. I remembered. She got her a VAMP shirt, too. I thought you were in Texas, Kim. We don't ever get a fall, it seems like, anymore. Yeah. Willie, I cannot wait. Willie, are you driving? You're driving, right? Willie can fill your car. And Willie, you can go to Riverside Antiques. You're gonna have all kinds of space, Willie, in your car. You'll be able to go to... I'll hook you up. I will have a list of area antique stores here in the area that you can go to and support all of those businesses as well. You'll be able to go to Riverside. You'll be able to go. I highly recommend going to Huckster's Hall. That is a really good one. It's about 35, maybe 40 minutes away in Salem, Indiana. Hi, Just Barry. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, that would be so great, LaDonna. Did you guys know? Oh, I want to tell you in just a second. Did you guys know that LaDonna and I are going to be... I about said trolloping. LaDonna, that's probably not the right word. We're going to be gallivanting. We're going to be going to Ireland. LaDonna's going to Ireland. We're not going to be tramping. Hey, Radford. Right. We went to, my daughter works for a large restaurant. She does all the marketing for a restaurant group that owns several restaurants in Indianapolis. And we were at one of them, which is called Brew Burger, which is so good. And the manager there is from Ireland. So she was telling us that we will want to stick our face in the butter and cheese. Now, I got a trip planned for Italy as well in October of 2025. So Emmeline already told us that she's got bail money ready, but probably our husbands, LaDonna, will rein us in a little bit. We're going to have a lot of fun. The two gentlemen that own Star City Thrift, they've been closed for a while because they're doing some renovations, but they're going to Ireland with us too. So it's going to be so much fun. Brew Burger is fantastic. Emma works for Cunningham Restaurant Group and they own the Brew Burgers. And so it was really, really good. Highly recommend the garlic triple cheese burger. That's what I highly, 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 highly recommend. Helen, I'm feeling fine. I go Friday for a surgery consultation. So I don't really know much more than that. Although I'm never eating steak again. I can tell you that. Probably never, ever in a million years. Because that's what kind of did me in, I guess. So I'll have more answers maybe on Friday. We'll see. So maybe by when I do my live next Monday, we'll have more of an idea of when surgery is going to be. October is going to be crazy busy. All right. If you are coming to the pop-up, I wanted to tell you too. Hi, Fran. If you call the Hampton Inn here in Bedford, you will get a discounted rate if you tell them that you're with the pop-up. I'm going to be putting a link in my YouTube videos, my new ones that are coming out, that you can go to that link and reserve a room, or you just have to call the Hampton Inn in Bedford, Indiana, and hi Donna, and tell them that you're with the pop-up. We are going to be doing, I don't want to make the announcement yet. There's going to be some fun things happening at the Hampton Inn. Let's just say that. Hampton Inn's going to be a happening place. So if you're staying at the Hampton Inn, You're going to be right smack dab in the middle of a party. I went and met with them last week. They have a beautiful pool. They got a gym. If you want to go and work out. No, I won't, Willie. No, I won't, Willie. I don't recommend. But we could go. They got a really, really nice heated pool and a gym. If you want to go and work out, I don't know why you would, but they got a really, really nice one. And you get free breakfast. So it's a great, great place. It's a brand new hotel and it is lovely. So highly recommend. Highly recommend. We don't work out. No, we don't. Oh, I mean, I work my mouth out a lot. So there's that, but so that's coming up on the 5th. And then we got today, starting at noon today, is the tea time. Tea time, about said the tea time tour, the tea time parade. So if you like teacups, teapots, tea stuff, then you don't want to miss it. We're gonna raid Kim, Desert Gal Curios, as soon as this live is over. So the fun's just gonna continue for the rest of the day here on VAMP. Hi Stephanie. I also wanted to say too, oh yay, Annie's daughter. I love when I see stuff popped up for sale. I do, I encourage VAMP sellers to go live and have chats, but also put things in your buy it now so people will have the opportunity to purchase things from you if they would like. If we've got time, I do have some. I thought maybe we could do a couple rounds of buyer's choice with the wheel, which reminds me, I got to go grab my stickers here in a minute. I forgot them over there. So if we've got some time, we can do that. But I just like to do these chats on Mondays. And there's my free shipping coupons. We'll save those for when we do a couple lots, if we decide to do that, I love that idea, Christine. Yes, and Bug is something that's something that Bug would like to do too. I think that would be great fun, especially for the holiday season. That ghost. You see him peeping behind my shoulder? He's going to be for sale soon on VAMP. I think that would be a fun thing to do, because if you did like crafting, like live crafting shows or live crafting parades where you can do crafts live and then you can sell them. But I think that would be a great thing to do for the holiday seasons coming up, for people to be able to purchase items for sale. Yes, craft kits. I think that would be great. So if you had ephemera and maybe you wanted to do like a junk journal or even jewelry or some kind of upcycling stuff like that, you can sell the craft kits and then you can go live and have your hangout. I am not a crafter. I mean, we're doing stuff for this wedding. My daughter is a crafter. My daughter she's her father's daughter, because Mark is the same way. I don't have the patience for it. So like she's made all of her bouquets for the wedding, and we're putting together the table settings and all that kind of stuff. And she's made the invitations, and she's made the save the dates, and she's designed the what's that called when you get something? Not a giveaway, the table favors. That's what I was looking for. I can't do any of that. I'm the entertainment. Give me a microphone, I'll entertain the people. Will be my role at the wedding. I'm not a crafter, but I can entertain the troops. I can keep everybody entertained. That's kind of what I'm doing. I can cut and paste too, Karen. I can cut and paste. I can trace, and I can color in the lines. Yeah. LaDonna, we bought bouquets from an Etsy seller, and Emma did not like them, so she remade all of them. They're gorgeous. I can't wait to be able to show you. She don't want anybody. Obviously, she don't want anybody. She doesn't want to show it to anybody. I don't know if she's gonna allow me to like vlog or anything. I don't know. I haven't even asked her, but I definitely will be posting pictures. So it's I can't believe it's almost here. We're going back down next weekend to just finalize some things. And it's kind of like it's the last weekend of our little baby daughter having the Pate last name. You know, I mean, I'm so happy. We love Colin and I'm so happy for them. But you know, it's just kind of it's just I don't even want to say it's bittersweet because it's not. It's happy, but it's just different. It's just different. So a lot of exciting things. Let me run and get those stickers really quick. Hang on. Just take me 2 seconds. Gosh, you know what song? You know, with me, I always think of songs. And we were talking about working out, and I was thinking of that LMAFO song. I work out. It's in my set. It's in my head all day. It's in my head all day now. I know it's sad. It is very bitter. It's not bittersweet because it's happy, but it's just, you know, I told her that if they ever have a daughter, they need to name her Peyton, you know, but she probably won't. Yeah. So I wanted to tell you about this stuff too. I am currently taking pictures. I had originally scheduled a Halloween sale for next Monday. I'm still trying to figure out and I took it down. I took it down because I don't know what I was thinking, but I've taken pictures of Halloween things. And, so because the Blitz is this coming Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. So I've got to come home from Indy and do the Blitz. And I think that what I might do is I will have all Halloween items for the Blitz. So, and then if what I have left over, I might do a Halloween sale because I've got a lot of Halloween. This ghost is one of them. I just bought this. I have this ghost, so I will sell this one because I have this exact same one. This one it was painted in 1981. And you can put a light kit underneath it, and because there's the holes in the eyes and the pumpkin are all. I know I love this mold too. I actually have. Otherwise, I would have kept this one. Also, these ghosts I bought. Where is these two? Crack me up. They'll come together. These were also painted in 1981. These little ghosts here with butts. They got butts. I love that. But this one is scared, this one. And he's crying because I scared him. No, Sunday. This coming Sunday is the Blitz. The VAMP Blitz. So I've got all kinds. I've got like uranium glass. So it's not like all Halloween-y stuff. But I'm going to be creating those lists. Hi, Nan. I was just telling everybody how proud I was of you because you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you for breaking out of your comfort zone and doing your lives. I also got this switch. What I'm saying is I'm going to be creating the lots, and they will be up in my catalog for this Sunday's Blitz. And then, depending on if I decided I'm going to have a Halloween sale, because there's no way I'm going to get through all of this in a half an hour. So I'm going to have another Halloween sale. Oh, gosh, I about dropped him. This guy right here is kind of sentimental, but I'm going to sell him. I need to take him home and clean him because he's a little dirty. But this guy, he's a terracotta. And we used to always take this one camping because we'd always camp at Halloween time. And I'd always put a flower and put this on the picnic table outside of our camper. But I'm going to sell him because I don't need him. But I do need to clean him because he's a little dirty. And then I just got this too. This is a skunk. It's a motionette. And then the pumpkin lights up. And he moves. He's in a little skunk costume. Isn't he cute? His batteries are a little ran down, so he's a little slow, but he'll be available too. And then I do have some Halloween things listed now that I'm just gonna, if they don't sell between now and then, I'll bring them, like this guy and that guy. He's an incense burner. Those are on the buy it now right now, but I just pulled them over here. And then I got some silver plate too, which I love this. Look at the bird on there. Isn't that pretty? And then these were all, I had all of these in my house, but I got to get rid of stuff. Golly, I put all this stuff on the shelf and now I ran out of room. You get up there, skunk. Okay. What did Kim say? Hope you take time. That's what I'm saying, Kim. I'm doing a lot. I still think I'm going to take the week after the wedding off. I'm going to be in Indy. I'm going to be babysitting my grandcat for the week while they're on their honeymoon. So I'm going to be definitely going to be doing a lot of filming, not only vintage stuff, like vintage shopping, because I'm going to be filming things for the Misty show. I'm going to be going to some museums. Maybe even go to, I don't know. I'm going to be by myself. I'm going to be left unsupervised for a week in Indy. They're going to Disney World, the happiest place on earth. They're going to Disney World. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And if you've had a daughter that's been married, then you know that you just feel like you're just a never-ending spending. You're like, you turn the faucet on and all the money just comes out of your nose. And I mean, just like little things like having the dress and veil steamed, $175. And Emmeline, look at this. Look at this, Emmeline. She didn't decorate for Halloween, but look at that skunk. Isn't that cute? And it's got little curly hair. It's a little skunk kid. The batteries are very, very, I know, Julie. You just feel like it just doesn't stop. You're just constantly spending money. And it's, oh my, you 5 daughters, Dawn. Oh. Now I want to say Emma and Colin have paid for a lot. I mean, they have paid for some things too, but Jamie, you got boys. Oh yeah. Because daughters are expensive. And because they got their dresses for their dances, prom, because of homecoming now. Homecoming is like formal. When I was in high school, you just went in your jeans after the football game, you know? But now homecoming is like fall prom. Our town's homecoming was this weekend, and it's and those dresses are not cheap. They aren't cheap. So 5 daughters, Dawn. Good grief. That's a lot of money right there. That's a lot of money. Yep. The rehearsal dinner, my Colin's parents are taking care of that. So yeah, but you know, grandkids will be next. And then, but that's a different kind. That's a different kind of spending, I think. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. All right. So today, oh yeah, quinceanera, I cannot say the word quinceanera, right, Fran? And then if you're Jewish and you got your bar mitzvahs, is that just for boys? Do girls get that too? Is that just for boys? I don't really know. Hi, Paula. Oh, yeah, we're not having any, there will be no alcohol at the wedding. We told them there is bar mitzvah for a girl. I wasn't for sure. We told them that if they wanted a cash bar, then they're going to be paying for that. I wasn't going to, we're just not drinkers. And most people that are coming aren't either. And that was just an expense that we didn't want to pay. But then she just said, no, we don't need that. So they're going to go out that evening with their friends and do all that kind of stuff. But I didn't want to spend the money on it. Hi, Lynn. I didn't want to. So we're just not drinkers. I mean, I like to have a glass of wine here and there. Mark likes to have an old fashioned, but it just wasn't important to us. What? Julie? See? No. Yeah, see? No. 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 I just wouldn't do it. If they wanted to do it, they were going to have to pay for it, but we weren't going to pay for that. $4,000. We're paying to feed everybody. That was enough. Right. Things get broken. People act up. They act a fool. That's not what the day is about. So if they want to go, they're going to go out and then they'll go out and do their thing in Indianapolis. No, I didn't want to do it. We didn't have any alcohol at our wedding, and our reception was in the church. So that wouldn't have been good. So we're going to have a champagne toast. We are paying for the champagne toast. So champagne and sparkling cider. So that we will have, but the open bar, it wasn't important. It wasn't important to them, and it wasn't important to us. And now apparently the trend is people, which I would be like, nope, decline. We're busy that weekend. Apparently now a lot of weddings are these big lavish things, and people are having to buy tickets to go to the wedding. Oh, I know. See, and that's the thing, because she didn't even want, she wanted to just go to the Justice of the Peace and just have something very, very, very private. And the selfish part of me, I wanted to see her dad walk her down the aisle, and I wanted her. So it's a small wedding. There's just going to be, I think, 65. She invited 70, and 65 is RSVP'd, which is, I think, a pretty good turnout. She just wanted it to be simple. But she made the comment that she kind of still wishes they would have just went off and did it. It got married, because it's just a lot of stress, of making. It's a lot of stress for the bride, especially her that's crafting and doing a lot of the things herself. So, hi, Cheryl. She wanted to go to San Diego and get married. There's a beautiful courthouse there that you can get married at. And that's what the original plan was, but then she's not. So, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, it's so sweet. So, we'll see. Jaden says he's never get married, never having kids. So Jaden's going to be in the wedding too. So it'd be nice to see him all fancy. You DIY'd your entire, so she said, I randomly wake up at like 2:00 in the morning and in a panic, because she's constantly feeling like she's forgetting something or needing to do something. And I said, well, when we're there decorating on Friday, there will be things that we will be like, well, we got to go over to Michael's and get this and that. I know my dad walked me down the aisle. It was the first time I've ever seen him in a tux. He changed as soon as he could. I have to take Dad shopping to get him clothes for the wedding. So she has got a checklist too, but she's just paranoid that she's forgetting something. I think it's going to be great. I do. It's going to be nice. It's going to be great. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be wonderful. Oh no. $100,000. Somebody else had told me that their daughter, they spent like, I want to say $200,000 for this wedding, and they got divorced a year later. So the parents are still paying for the wedding. No. Yeah, it doesn't need to be for show. I think social media has ruined that for a lot of people, because they think that it has to be like Instagrammable or No, that takes away from what the meaning is. So I don't know. Everybody can do what they want. It's their life, it's their money. But I would have much rather have given them money to put a down payment on a house or buy a house. You could buy a house. Well, today's housing market, it's hard to buy a house for $200,000, but you could buy a house for $200,000. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's just crazy. All right. So let me know. Do we want to? We could do a couple of rounds of a buyer's choice. Do you have special glasses for the wedding? No. All right, Modities. It's crazy. Crazy. Oh my gosh, Jared, 400? That is overwhelming. That's overwhelming. No, I might wear these, or I've got some that are clear glass. My dress is black and it's got like kind of some bling on it. So when I placed my order through Lensmart, I wasn't thinking. I should have been looking for wedding glasses, but I'll probably just wear these. Oh my gosh. It was fun though, Jamie. You look like you had a lot of fun, but wow. That's crazy. Also, I'm going to be 50 in June. And I told Mark I want to go to Vegas, Jamie. So I came to Vegas for your 40th. You got to come to Vegas for my 50th. Deal? Okay. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. What do girls that have multiple friends getting married do? Oh, okay. Well, that's a question for Jamie. Hi, Purple Bunny. I'm going to Disney World with Emmeline, Darlene. Our poor families. Well, it's just Mark and I going. And Emmeline's family already knows. 65. Vegas. You should always go to Vegas for your birthday. That is my answer to everything, is Vegas. I absolutely love Vegas. I will go there for any opportunity that I can. Love it. But, it's a nice weekend. Oh, Modities, you can only see when you're watching on Instagram, you can only see the Instagram chat. When you're watching on Facebook, you can only see the Facebook chat. If you come over to virtualantiquemarketplace.com, you can see all the chat. I should have said that in the beginning. So that's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Okay, so hi Christy. I wanted to ask you guys too. Julie is here too. Julie really does a lot on VAMP to help kind of, I don't say coordinate, but she always is. She's doing a lot of parades and she's creating a lot of the parades. So just out of curiosity, buyers out there, what kind of parades? And I say we call them parades. I know other places call them trains. We like the parade, because everybody likes a parade. So what kind of items would you like to see in parades? Or do you even care? Sometimes I think sometimes themed parades can be very difficult because it kind of, people are like, well, I'm not interested in any of that kind of stuff. And then they don't come. You know what I mean? So doing a vintage variety parade, I think is good. And the nice thing about the parades is like, hi Modities, you're here. Christmas parade, of course. Yeah. Christmas holiday parades are always good. When are you coming to Florida? Well, I'm coming. I'm not going to be in Jacksonville. I'm going to Orlando in the end of January, beginning of February. I like that, Christine. Vintage glass and pottery. Christine says specific eras, like we do the retro roundup. So pottery, okay, that would be good. This Thursday is going to be seller's choice. Yes, so this Thursday the parade is going to be a variety, vintage variety, glass, pottery. That is those are really good ideas. I like the decades one too. I think that would be good. Glass and pottery. A lot of people like, I'm not, I'm like, I think a kitsch parade would be a good one. A kitsch parade. Because that's kind of where my heart is. That's where my heart is. I'm going to be in Orlando then, and then Anaheim in April. Anaheim and in the LA area. Hopefully Palm Springs if I can work that out. I'm going to be going to Ireland in May. Possibly Italy in October. Possibly Germany in December. Possibly. But we're working on Germany to go to the vintage Christmas markets. So that'll be good. Music and memorabilia. Ooh, Elvis, the Beatles. I like that. That would be fun. I can't sell any of my Elvis stuff, though. Or Liberace. I really need to be sitting someplace else probably when I'm doing these. Because, look, you can see my microwave. All that's ephemera that I need to go through. That's inventory. Those are all Nancy Ann storybook dolls. You want to see something else? I showed this to Amy earlier. In this basket, anybody want to do a rimple parade? Because I got all rimples in here. A lot of them. I'm going to be taking pictures. This could be a pottery, right? Rimples pottery. There's a lot of them in there. I like an ephemera. An ephemera parade would probably be good too. I have a lot of that. I did just buy a Montgomery Ward catalog from the 19s. Hang on, I'll grab it. Montgomery Ward, 1945-46. I'm not going to run it yet, Willie. This is pretty fabulous, though. Monkey Wards. Now, this was during or right after the war. Because they were still using a lot of the sepia there. And then look at this one, Willie. Look at that. That is the Golden Magazine for Boys and Girls, but it's got all these cutouts in it. Oh, wait. What was that? Oh, look. Cupid the Jumping Reindeer. It's missing one of the little cutouts there, though. That's kind of fun. You can make your own. Oh, look at these guys. Countdown to Christmas. The little goobers. This is a cool magazine with all these different Christmas cookies. Sparkling Christmas cookies. I know the cover is fantastic. Trim the tree with words. Crossword. So I think an ephemera sale would be good. Hi, Carrie. I'm still waiting you. Christmas catalog. Oh, you haven't gone through it yet? Wait. I'm still waiting on you to go through that Christmas catalog you found. I sold it. I sold that one, Willie. I got back here. Did I sell it to you, Willie? I don't know. I have a Sears catalog from 1975. That's the year I was born. So I think maybe I still have it, Willie. I don't know. You never know with me. Look at that. 1975. So maybe an ephemera parade. I don't know what I did with those. Oh, I put them up here. We'll put them back up there. I also need, I think a doll parade would be good. I have a huge yearning to go to the, always, Cheryl. It's like a grown-up scavenger hunt. And I like to scavenge at the bottom of the bins, because that's where you find a lot of good stuff. I got a bunch of like little people, like the old ones and the newer ones. You can find little action heroes. You can find all kinds of stuff. Willie has that outfit on right now, that little white suit. And ephemera, finding ephemera and stuff at the bins. I like to scavenge. I wait for everybody to go crazy when they bring the new bins out. Also, the bins here, at least the one in Greenwood, they've changed out the they don't do the little bins. They have, it's almost like the thing that you do at the grocery store, the belt. So it's on a belt. It's the craziest thing ever. The next time I go, I'm going to get a video of it. They don't really like you to film in there, but I at least want to get a video of that. So it goes into the back where everything is. Then they've got these big bales and they sit up high. And then, okay, for clothing, I can see it. But for all of the other stuff, because I don't even look through the clothing, but all the other stuff, it's up here. When they switch it out, the old stuff gets moved on the conveyor and it gets dumped into another bin. And the new stuff, it just falls. It just falls. It makes the most horrible sound because then I'm thinking, oh, all that stuff's getting broken. They need to like pad it somehow. It is crazy. When I went in there, I was like, wow. And they only had a section of it open because it's brand new. But do anybody else's bins do that? It's faster, I think, because you have to wait for them to push the old bins and then bring the new bins, and you don't cross the line, you get yelled at. I have crossed the line and I got massively yelled at when I first went. It was crazy. They're like, you get back, get your head. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. But the way that happens, I like it because it's fast, but it also stresses me out because I'm thinking all that stuff is getting broken before anybody even gets to see it. Now, my thing is too, like, how many times do they, like the stuff that they've wheeled out, do they like try it again the next day? You know? I don't know. Yes. Oh, Eunice, it's so fun going to the bins, but some people don't like it. Michael wouldn't know. It's, you have to not there. You have to dig through a lot of stuff, but you never know what you're going to find. So now I have seen like blow molds and stuff, and I will get in there. I'll get in there if I see a blow mold, and I don't care about the clothes. I'll like walk through the clothing area just so if I see any like Afghans or anything like that, but I don't care about the clothes. But that was crazy. I need to try to get a little bit of a video. Oh yes, Brie. And one time I was there and there was syringes. So you don't want to touch that. And then there was also some naughty things in there too. Yeah, I don't want to touch that either. It's interesting. It's interesting, the things that you see. But you wear gloves, rubbery gloves. And I usually find some sort of a stick. I do wear a mask. It's just a lot of stuff in the air. I'll find something long. I found like one time I found a big long spoon, and I should have bought it so I could use it. Could be my bin spoon. I don't go there very often. I maybe go there once or twice a year. But it was a big spoon that you could dig in. You just never know what you're going to find. I have found some really, really good. One time I went and I found some vintage Halloween die cuts from the 1950s. It was crazy. You can't, oh, no. I got to wear gloves, Cheryl. I got to wear gloves, and I got to have a stick of some sort to to dig around in. And I know some people that frequent the bins a lot, they'll have like a little fanny pack with supplies, and they've got like their, hand sanitizer, and they'll bring scissors, because there's always cords. Always cords, and you're always trying to fight the cords. It's usually Christmas light cords or string or in the wire hangers. And so they'll cut the stuff. I know it is interesting, some of the things you find. Records, I found some really cool books. Really cool books too. But I don't know. It's just like a scavenger hunt. You never know what you're going to find. I mean, sometimes you won't find anything. I have actually left and not bought anything. So you just never know. You just never know. And that's kind of the fun part of it, I think, in some way. All right. We've got half an hour left. I mean, there were toys in there, Tink. No, I don't want that. I don't want to touch. That's why gloves. Yeah. Gloves. All right. So, you guys let me, do we want to run a few lots? I went ahead and put them in just in case, not unless you guys wanted to talk more about something. Dad sometimes puts things on my shelf here for buyer's choice. And this is one thing I just saw. That fish brooch. How does the shipping and payment process work different than, okay. Great question, Age and Eclectic. They asked, they're new to District and VAMP. How does the shipping and payment process work? So, when someone becomes a member of VAMP, they can put in when you become a seller, that's a whole other ball of wax. There's things that you have to, set up and do to become a seller. You have to apply to be a seller. Myself and my admins are going through the applications daily, and we are approving people daily. I will say, if you are applying to sell on VAMP, please know that we are an online antique mall, and every item must be at least 25 years old, and we are not a vintage clothing marketplace. There are other great vintage clothing marketplaces on VAMP or on District, but we don't do any. Oh, okay, great. So but I do want to say, if you want to apply to be a seller on VAMP, it's very, very important. There are things that we look for. One of the first things that I look for is that if you have an icon, is your icon an actual picture? Is it the random icon that, so you can go into your settings, add an icon. It can be whatever you want it to be, but it's not, okay, Helen, I'm going to use Helen. Helen is I've met Helen Casey. She's a lovely, lovely lady. She's much more beautiful than that icon of that ghost sticking his tongue out. So all you have to do is on your computer, go and you can change your icon if you want to. Helen's like, I like that ghost. I'm going to keep it on there. But if you're applying to be a seller, it's one of the things that first pops out. And also when we look at applications, we want to see basically, I want to see if you've got experience in shipping items, whether that be on eBay, on Whatnot, on Instagram, or, I want you to provide links. We do ask for you to say to put in some more information. And sometimes if I just see, a logo is fine. That's a wonderful, actually. I would prefer branded logos to go in there, but, if it's just vintage and antiques and there's no links, I go through and I vet every single seller and every single application. I don't know if you just say vintage and antiques, because that's very broad. Vintage and antique clothing, we don't do clothing here. So provide a link, or if this is something that you're new to, please let us know that as well, so we can kind of categorize, where you want to be. So, and I also look at, when were you last logged in? I have applications that I went through. I have over 500 applications, and I have went through every single one. And if you've not logged on since May, that's a red flag for me, because I want you to go on and you need to check every single day. We want you to be engaged in the community, in the in the chat rooms, and engaged in the sale. Yes, yes. The parade starts at noon with Kim. We're going to raid for the tea time parade. So every little thing vintage. Okay, if you are an approved seller and you want to go live, we do still require you to schedule a live seller onboarding. And there is a link in the live, or in the seller, the general seller chat, or the VAMP guidelines. You can see that, and you can just schedule a live seller onboarding. It doesn't take very long, and then your toggle will be turned on. You can, if you have an Android, you can sell live on VAMP, but you won't be able to do the multicasting like I'm doing now on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. So it's a little bit more limited until Android is like fully in there. Right now, it's just kind of, it's the beginning stages. So the way that it works for buyers, they go in and they enter in their information, their credit card, PayPal, whatever payment they are paying with, they enter that in. And when they purchase something from you, they pay for it right away. So you're not sending invoices. You're not waiting on their contact information. You're not waiting on them to pay their invoice before it's shipped. You get notified that something has sold. If you're selling live, if they buy multiple items, then it's all linked together and they get discounted shipping. When you're setting your, making your catalog, it's very important that, especially if you're just starting out and you kind of want to know how much this is going to weigh, get your scale next to you, weigh it, add a little bit for the packaging and the box. And then if they buy multiple items, it's all grouped together, and it is discounted shipping. And it has been running, I mean, on heavier items, it obviously would be more, but when I do buyer's choice and I run like my sales on Tuesdays, it's smaller items, and it's been like the extra shipping you pay for an additional item is around 50 cents. So it's very, very accurate. I have gone in there and checked just to kind of make sure, but it's very, very accurate. The shipping is so much cheaper than other platforms. Hi, Cindy. Oh yeah, I know. I was going to go to the Springfield extravaganza. There's just too much stuff going on as far as my health and the wedding. So we were in Indianapolis all weekend doing wedding prep stuff. I actually am not going to Elkhorn next weekend because it's the weekend before the wedding, and we're doing wedding stuff. So Elkhorn Flea Market is this coming weekend in Wisconsin, and it is wonderful. So yeah, and it's great. It's very, very convenient. And then once you ship your items, you as a seller get paid within about a week's time. And it's just a buyer seller protection, just to make sure that you're protected as a seller and the buyer is protected, that you're actually shipping that item. It's been tracked. Once it's delivered, then your funds are released to you. So it is very, very nice. It's very, very streamlined. It's very, very fast. And it is a lot of fun. So if you're thinking about it, go over and come over to VAMP and apply. If you are already a VAMP seller and you're kind of thinking, should I go live? You should try it. Go ahead and schedule your onboarding to go ahead and try it. And again, I bet you Bug never in a million years thought that she would be having a live sale. Same with Nan. And they're doing really, really nice. They're doing a good job. It's a great way for you to engage with your audience. And if you've sold live before, you know that it's so nice to be able to show an item in real time. If there's an issue with the item, like showing this little piece here, there's no chips or cracks, but just being able to show that it glows like the Dickens and being able to engage with your audience is so much fun. And you don't have to always have a sale. You can just come on here and have a chat. I obviously have things. I sold 3 things just by going on here and being live. You can have your static listings posted. Like I've got this in my buy it now right now. And you could just show items and say, these are all available in my buy it now. You can bring it to stage. There's just a lot of fun. I love it. It's just, I consider myself a live seller. It's just what I prefer, but I do have items listed on eBay, and I have items listed as a static posting here on VAMP. And the nice thing about selling live on VAMP is that you can multicast. So like right now I'm on VAMP, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time. So all these people from all these different social media platforms can be watching the live, and it just puts more eyeballs on your items. So it's a lot of fun, and you never have to wait on someone to pay for their items, because that can be a little frustrating as a seller. As a seller, it can be very, very frustrating. Yeah. Yep. Oh, great. Yes, Cindy. Yes. It is just a really nice way to just come on and pop on and have a chat. And honestly, the shipping is like a dream. It is like a dream. So, and we're always evolving, and there's always updates, and I meet with district every single week. And it's just I love it. I absolutely love it. Hi, Nanner. Yes. Oh, yes. That's the great thing too, right, Monities? Right? You're all in about 15%. That's how much your commissions are. And that's with like PayPal fees and transaction fees and your commission fees. So you're all in about 15%. Nan says it's nice to have somebody there. That's the wonderful thing, is that if you have a live sale and it might be your first time, the people that are members of VAMP that are attending your sales are so helpful. And you've got people right there that can jump in and provide some guidance and provide some help. People that are just frequent buyers, they help too. It is so much. It's so much fun. It really, really is. It's a great community. And I don't know. I can't say more. It's just a lot of fun. It just really, really is. So I know that selling live isn't for everybody, but Patty, you'll never know unless you try. You don't have to be very tech savvy to do it. But the thing of it is, you have a lot of support. And if you ever have any questions, myself, and then I also have Enamor Amy and Mid-Century Wasted and Jay Harper's Things Vintage. They are there as admins, and they definitely jump in and help when they can as well. So it's a lot of fun. And then the parades are great too. I think that if you are thinking about having a live sale, the best thing to do is to either create your own parade, which you absolutely can. If you have your toggle, if you've gone through your live sale onboarding and your live toggle is turned on, you can go live at any time. You can create a parade. I create the mine through Sign Up Genius for a free. It's a free Sign Up Genius. I don't pay for the I about said subscription. And you can create a link, and people can go in and sign up for your parade. The parade signups have been a little rocky. I don't understand. It's a little frustrating. Why? Because a lot of times they're just a half an hour, it goes by really, really quickly. But it's a great way to get started in a parade, because it's a half an hour. It gives you a really good, I kind of say if it's your first sale and you're doing it as a parade, it's kind of like trial by fire in some sense, because you're under a little bit more pressure. But then after that one, then it's all good from there. You've got that one down, and you're good to go. You should, Cheryl. You can. That's another thing too. You can do co-sales with somebody. We're running to the end of time, but does anybody want to? Well, I don't know if anybody wants to pop on and go live with me, but you can have two people on at the same time. Oh, they're an hour. Okay. Each seller in today's tea time gets an hour. That's kind of the cool thing about it, though, too, is that if you are creating a parade, like Kim created this parade, and she can set the guidelines for that. So every seller can get an hour, and then the parade just kind of naturally flows into the next person. So you can do co-sales with someone. So I could have somebody else on the screen right now. It's just for iPhone users, not for Android, but that's going to be hopefully be changing soon. And there'll be another seller, and then you just tap on their face, make them big and you small. So it's just a lot of fun. After the wedding is over, I am probably going to create a parade for a co-sell parade. So be on the lookout for that in the live seller chat room. Or if you just like right now, we're just having a chat. I could run a live. I could do a lot, but I don't have to. It doesn't always have to be transactional. It's just kind of a fun way to just to chat with everybody and see how everybody's doing. So I'm trying to do these on Mondays. I don't know that I'll do one the Monday that I'm babysitting my grandcat, but we'll see. We need district to show who the co-seller is in the thumbnail. That's all evolving. They're all evolving. Tomorrow, Jamie is going live to sort through some inventory storage boxes. Those are always fun. It's always fun to see because sometimes, I know if you've got boxes and bins of stuff, you even forget what's in there. So it's kind of a surprise. It's kind of interesting to see Jamie's reaction to the things that she's pulling out of her box, right? That sounded a little sussy. Jamie's going to pull stuff out of her box tomorrow. You want to see what it is? What did Willie say? I want the long buyer's choice sales. I know, I will. I will do a long form buyer's choice sale because I've got all kinds of stuff that's good for tomorrow's buyer's choice sale. I've got little, miniature cards. I've got ghosts. I've got a miniature Edgar Allan Poe book. I've got lots of these girls. I'm cleaning out my shelf of them. I've got, look at this shot glass. That's the devil. Shot to hell. Then I've got, these are cute. I pulled these off the shelf. These little brass calendars. This one is 1939. I can't tell when this one is. So I got these little calendar guys here. I've got, look, Willie, a timer. I've got, we could put a cowboy hat on this girl. She's ready to go to Texas, Willie. She is. I got her. She was on my shelf. She doesn't have any arms, but she's Irwin. It is so much fun. I love the buyer's choice. Also, I've got mushies. Now, I do for the buyer's choice, if things are listed as a static listing, they need to be at least 25 years old. And I've said this before, if you're doing a buyer's choice and you want to throw in some more modern things, that is okay too. Look at this photo here. Look at that happy couple. And it's on this little, it's so cute. That's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow, what else? There was something. Look at this. Look at 1, 2, 3. How many paper mache? I only have 3. I'm not selling those yet, though, Cindy. I'm not ready to sell my paper mache pumpkins yet. I know I got the count. I've got Happy Girl. I've got this girl. These are all going to be available in tomorrow. Look at her butt. I've got this girl. I've got Cupie, celluloid Cupie. So I got a lot of babies in tomorrow. So also this. What time is it? Okay. I'm going to do this whole bag. So you'll get all of the, this brought me back. You'll get this whole bag. It's going to be in tomorrow's sale. But look at, there's a little goose, but they're for a printer's drawer. Don't you remember these from the 90s? Salt and pepper and the little heart stuff. That's like a little ball jar of corn. The apple stuff. Remember the apple stuff? This is white lightning. White lightning. And then the little covered. Oh, look, there's a little coffee grinder. Do you remember those? Oh my gosh. So this whole bag. So if you've got a printer's drawer, or look at that little cat. Cowbell. We need more cowbell. And one more thing out of here. What's this? Oh, that's a rug beater. We used to have these hanging on the wall. Oh, look, Willie. I think of Texas whenever I see a cowboy boot. Who else had those? I remember those. So I thought, I'll see if anybody's interested in those. And then I also have, where did it go? I pulled it over here and I don't even know where it went. Anyway, tomorrow's YouTube sale is all Halloween for me. Michael's going to bring things that aren't all Halloween, but I have all Halloween for me. I have a 1950s litho pumpkin pail. That was mine, but I am selling it. It's amazing. I put the reel on Instagram. I will be posting pictures on Instagram. I'll probably put the reel on. Oh, I got some ghosts for tomorrow too. So you can see the pictures, but all Halloween, I've got big pails, like a blow mold pail. That's tomorrow at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Eastern over on my YouTube channel. Also, these are going to be available tomorrow too. I did buy some more little people. Oh, look, this guy. It's a skeleton in a coffin. So that's going to be, those will be available tomorrow. But then I am taking pictures and getting my catalog loaded for Sunday's Blitz this coming Sunday at 1 p.m. Okay, there's 105 of you here. Kim is ready. Desert Gal Curios is going to kick off the Tea Time Parade. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have it on here as I am working. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I will do these more often. I love just sitting here hanging out and chatting with you. Inam or Amy and I are trying to work on something as well together. So it's a lot of fun, and I love seeing your comments and you in the chat. I got to work on editing a video today as well. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. Let's go over to Desert Gal Curios and let's help her kick off the Tea Time Parade today on VAMP. Thank you guys again so much. I'll keep you updated on everything that's going on as far as the surgery goes, but I won't know until Friday. So, all right, let's go over and spend some time with Kim. Thank you guys so much.